All right, guys, welcome to NTI day number 3. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a dividing decimals review. So this is kind of going to be a review of your long division practice using the standard algorithm, as well as doing that when we're actually dividing by decimals. So I'm going to go over question 1 from the activities with you guys, and then you'll have a few to do on your own. So again, I'm going to recommend that we use graph paper just like we did when we set these up in class. Our graph paper just helps us keep everything all nice and neat and lined up. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with number 1. And number 1 is 1.68 divided by 0.8. So the first thing that we do when we're dividing decimals is to figure out which of these is the dividend that goes inside the box, and then which one is the divisor that's going to go on the outside of the box. So in this one, we're taking 1.68 and dividing it into 0.8 pieces. So our 1.68 is our divisor, so it's going to go inside of our division box. And then that makes 0.8 our divisor out here on the outside. So go ahead and set up your problem where we have 1 and 68/100 on the inside, and then 0.8 as our divisor on the outside. All right, then what we're going to do is we can't divide when our decimal is, or when our divisor is a decimal. So what we're going to do is we're going to swing this decimal point as many times as we need to make it a whole number. So in this case, we have 0.8. So we only have to swing that decimal one time to make it a whole number of an 8. Now, when you do that on the outside, we've got to swing the inside decimal to match that same amount of times. So we're going to take it from here, swing it over one place. Now, before we do any sort of long division, we need to take that decimal and put it up into the quotient. So when we do that, we're all ready to rock and roll. Last thing we got to do is actually just do the long division. So now we have our whole number 8, and we got to see how many times does it go into 1. 8 goes into 1 0 times, but we can scooch on over and see how many times does 8 go into 16. 8 goes into 16 2 times. Now we're going to take 2 times 8 and we get 16. Now we're going to subtract. 16 minus 16 gives us a 0. We got to bring down our 8 and then repeat our process all over again. 8 goes into 8 one time. 1 times 8 is 8. Now we subtract. When we subtract, we get 0 as our remainder, so we know that we're done with our problem. So 1.68 divided by 0.8 gives us a quotient, or an answer, of 2.1. Now, you can check all of your work today by taking your divisor, 0.8, and multiplying it by your quotient of 2.1 and making sure that they give you whatever is inside the box, the dividend. Okay. All right, guys. As always, if you all have any questions throughout the day, just send me an email and I'll try to get back with you as quickly as possible. Otherwise, show all of your work. Bring that into class with you tomorrow. Have a great day.